Hi, that Paul Guy. Welcome to your Winter 22 updates. Okay, for some people, this isn't going to mean a whole lot. You're going to be a little bit confused, or you might not care. And I appreciate you just stopping by, and I encourage you to hang out a little bit, just to kind of out of curiosity, if nothing else. I'm going to do a little bit of a recap of what's going on in 22 so far, a few things to look forward to in 23. And just go from there. I'll try to make this short and sweet. Chances are it's going to be a lot longer because I tend to be long-winded sometimes, and when it goes through editing, it ends up being shorter. In any case, one of the first things I have to do is thank everybody for reaching 600 subscribers. We were able to reach 600 by the end of the year. Very grateful for that. It's been amazing. That's an increase of about 60% over the previous year. There were some reasons that I saw that increase, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but if I can still do that, or if we can continue to do that into the new year, make a 60% increase on top of that again, that reaches 1,000 subscribers. That starts getting YouTube to start looking at maybe monetizing. And so we will talk about that a little bit later as well. But anyway, in any case, thank you so much. Very, very appreciative. 600 subscribers. That's amazing. Looking forward to reaching 1,000 with everybody and beyond. Okay, so one of the first things that we did that made a big difference in the fall, I believe, when we came into this, August, September timeframe, we had a decision to make. It's like, okay, this is a hobby, putting out one video a week, sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes a little bit shorter. The videos might do well or might not do well. Sometimes it was a struggle to try to figure out what to do videos on. And some did well, some didn't. And I know a lot of that had to do with not being able to find out when I was putting videos, or just come across and say, oh, there's a video. So I've increased the cadence to twice a week, midweek and end of week. There will be a video. It might be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Thursday. It might be a Saturday or Sunday. The rare case, it might be on a Friday or a Monday if it's a weekend, or a 3-day weekend or something. But there will be one near the middle of the week. There will be one near the end of the week or the weekend. And with all hope, they will be good content, worth watching, and something substantial. There will be occasionally a follow-up video to something else. I will try not to do those back-to-back. I realize that's kind of, when you do 2 or 3 videos that are part 1, part 2, part 3, back-to-back, people aren't really interested in those. So I will go ahead, if I have to do that, I will split those up. I want to make sure everybody has good content that everybody can watch, and so we will do that. But 2 videos a week, one during the middle of the week, one in the weekend, and hopefully that will be able to spread some things around a little bit. It's made a big difference as far as views, some of the content, making sure, and I think there's been some interesting things going on that have helped as well. So I believe that's been a big thing, but it's been a huge increase in watch time, in views, and subscribers, and I'm very, very grateful, and I look forward to be able to continue that trend. One of the other things that came along with that was the creation of thatpaulguy.tech, a new website. It's not going to be terribly exciting. Sorry. Maybe eventually it will be. We'll get there. But for right now, it's me trying my hand at making sure that I can do some things that I can show off some of the builds that I've done, or if I have recent products, that I can put recent products on there, not just in the description of the YouTube video, but I've got to place one central location that all those can go. Now, those products that are on there, they will be clearly labeled, or it is clearly labeled right now. Those are all Amazon affiliate links, so it does help the channel out. Whether you find it in the description of the YouTube video or if you find it on thatpaulguy.tech, they all go to the same Amazon affiliate account. It does help out. It helps me able to buy more parts to do more things, more builds, and more reviews for you guys. So please, even if you're looking for an i5 and you only see an i3 on the website, that's okay. Click on the i3 and then search for whatever you want. It's awesome, and I really, really, I invite you guys to check back off, and it will constantly be changing. It'll be a link to all my other socials, including buymeacoffee.com. It will be to the other channels, that Purple streaming service, and the other channel, ThatPaulGuyGaming. ThatPaulGuyGaming was created because there's some things on this channel that won't quite fit, or they don't quite fit, and the more I wanted to try to do things like shorts, or maybe streaming, or highlights of game streams, sometimes it confused things with the algorithm on this channel. And so the focus on this channel will be parts, PCs, budget stuff, and what have you. And any of the things that don't fit, or they're gaming related things, or streaming, or shorts, they can go on the other channels. So we can try that out over there. So far, the shorts, I'm okay. I have to say I'm kind of a believer in how those work. I was very, very hesitant. You might not see too many shorts on this channel. I will experiment with them over there because it's been fun to do, and I like it more than I thought I was going to like it. Okay. Anyway, That Paul Guy Gaming is the other YouTube channel, and that's where you'll see things that will not fit on this channel on that one. Like I said, don't be afraid to go to thatpaulguy.tech if you're looking for things. I thought I remember seeing that in a video. What video was it on? Don't worry. Recent products will be over there, as well as builds. So some of these builds that you see on the channel, I will end up posting pictures of them over there as well. So I don't know how many are going to end up over there. I'll try to backfill as much as I can. Keep that website growing. As always, I'm always up for suggestion and all that. There's a contact section on the website. You can always remark in these videos. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but it will mean that I take suggestions. I do not know everything. Okay, I am very coachable. We'll just put it that way. So we talked about the website. We talked about more videos here. We talked about the second channel, streaming. Yeah, along with that, game streams and everything, I'm going to try to stream at least once a week. Right now, it's on that purple channel. It will be either on the gaming channel or there, or both. I haven't quite made up my mind yet. It's a decision to be made, and decisions are choices that you've eliminated the other choice out of. So I haven't chosen which one I'm going to go with, or if I'm going to try to do multiples. It will be one or the other. But in any case, even if I do stream on that other channel, I will go ahead and make highlights, or in some cases copy the full stream over, so it ends up being on That Paul Guy Gaming as well. So it might not be live, but it will be the content. Right now it's just No Man's Sky, some shorts, and a few other things. We're going to experiment with other things as we go, but streaming, yeah, I want to get into that where I can at least put my feet in the water and test that out and see how that goes. I have a lot of friends that enjoy that very much, and if I'm treating this like the job, then I have to do something with games and gaming and playing games to make sure that I have a chance to relax as well. So that might be a way to kill two birds with one stone. On the personal side of things, I bought a house. Now, I was not thinking of buying a house. Well, I was a year ago this time, but I wasn't a year and a half ago this time. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't considering that. It wasn't anything I've thought about doing in my entire adult life. I've always been comfortable living in an apartment complex or something because they did all my lawn, they did all my maintenance, everything else, and all I ever had to worry about was making sure I paid the rent on time. Well, as many of us are familiar with, rent just keeps going up and up and up. And sometimes by crazy amounts, like 15 to 18%. At one point, I had the conversation with the office, and I told them that I thought I could buy a house cheaper than the rent they were going to charge me. They told me they weren't going to negotiate. So guess who bought a house? And true to form, it is less than I would be paying in rent right now for the same apartment. And it's more than 1.5 times the size. I've got a yard. I have to do my own maintenance. I have to do some other stuff. But you know what? I'm finding out that I enjoy it. I do have a huge office area, a shop, office, studio, whatever you want to call it. I've got room to put parts. I've got room to do builds. I've got, we'll figure out as we go. You'll probably see a variety of PCs that will end up on the floor, or they'll end up on that drawer, that chest back there, or whatever the case is. Those will cycle around and until I get a dedicated space for them. Don't know whether I'm going to put shelves back there, or more shelves, or a desk or a table. Whatever the deal is, I've got plenty of space to do it in now. So I look forward to being able to have that dedicated area to do videos and to do things and rearrange some stuff where I have a lot more flexibility than I would have in the apartment. Yeah, and so I look forward to expanding on that and learning about that. I might even be able to do some stuff outside on the patio or on the. I've got a deck out there that I really should enjoy using more than I do right now. So we'll see how it goes. I've been able to make trips to Ocala, to Atlanta, Athens, and all that this past year. The reason why I mentioned that, Ocala is where the puppies are. That's my sister's dogs. I love them. So, hi, Kichi. Hi, Fiu. If you guys are watching this, it's Uncle Paul again. So you got to give me a break. They're amazing. They're two little pugs, and they are awesome. And if they're watching this, then they're going to go nuts right now, wondering why they don't see themselves. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put a picture. Anyway, also been able to go to Atlanta to go to Micro Center. If anybody in any way has any affiliation with Micro Center that's watching this, we need one down here. Okay. For those of you that have never been to a Micro Center, it is like Disneyland on crack for an adult that's in the tech business. It has PC, and that not in a bad way. PC parts. It has cooling parts. It has TVs. It has all kinds of different monitors and electronics. It has electronic projects. It has 3D printers. It has all kinds of stuff in there. You would never be bored if you're into electronics or tinkering with projects or whatever at all. Micro Center is a place you want to go. They are not sponsoring me. In no way is this any kind of Micro Center sponsorship, but it's a great place to go shopping, and you can usually find really, really good deals that you're not going to be able to find at those e-commerce stores. So Micro Center, we need one in Central Florida, okay? But anytime I do go to Micro Center, I can slide over to Athens to meet friends and go to my favorite place, the taco stand, my favorite taco shop of all time. Great food, great place to be. So I don't mind it so much, but we still need a Micro Center down here in Central Florida, okay? That's all I'm saying. Did I say it again? Okay, Micro Center in Central Florida. That's what we really need. And while you're at it, PJ the Great, he needs one in Vegas too, okay? That's just on the DL. That's just on the down low. Anyway, those are the places and the things and all that stuff for 22. What we're going on for 23? 23 is going to see increases. Obviously, we're going to keep the cadence on the main channel. We're going to continue to stream more. I will pick a home for those streams. We're going to do more shorts. We're going to experiment with those. We're going to see how that goes. And if I'm going to treat this like a job, it has to start making money. So whether it's on the website where you go to thatpaulguy.tech and you're looking for the recent products and the Amazon affiliate there that does help the channel out, doesn't cost you anything, or whether I start expanding those affiliate programs, or when we get to 1,000 subscribers and I can actually start doing AdSense ads on here, don't worry. My videos are usually between 8 and 12 minutes long. I'll either do it before or after. I'm not going to cut an 8-minute video in half so that somebody has to sit through a 30-second video to listen to me finish talking about an i3 processor. Okay, I won't do that. But in any case, it's something that if I'm going to treat this like a job, I need to start making a little bit of money. So that's one of the avenues we'll pursue in 23. Going to do something with the office area here. Continue working on things, maybe spice things up, liven things up, and make it more fun to watch. Not that it's not fun to watch or serious or whatever, but I'm going to continue, or we're going to continue, finding new things to play around with, mess up, fix, explore, and do whatever, and it should be a lot of fun. We're going to expand the social footprint a little bit. I will be more active if I can on Twitter, probably on Reddit and some of the other socials. Don't forget to visit me on stuff like buymeacoffee.com. I have a blog there that has almost nothing to do with tech. It's just a place for me to give my thoughts, and I try to do that at least once a week. And that's for folks that might want to know what's going on with me, but don't necessarily want to sift through all the YouTube channels. So you've got a place to do that as well. We're going to concentrate on some of those things, and we're going to make things, just continue to make things the best we can possibly make it, and have fun doing it. So hopefully you guys will be along for the ride. And don't forget to visit me on the other socials and see what's up in those ways. But I'm just going to ask you one main thing, and that's be nice to each other. I know we're wrapping up the holiday season here. There's only one big one left. And it's the giving and all that stuff you might be giving out. But just be nice to each other. Smile, wave, hold the door open, do whatever. It doesn't cost anything to be polite or be considerate or be nice. And you might find that people will do that to you, and it just makes everything a little bit better, right? So as we go into 2023, I don't know if the next video will drop on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or what, but there will be another one because we still have to explore what's going on with this 11400 and the 3060 over here to my side. So we'll finish testing that and do that. But in case this is the last one of the year, I just wanted to say one final thing, folks. Happy New Year. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everything. And I hope everybody's well out there. So have an incredible Happy New Year. What?
You got to teach it whether it's locked or unlocked.